How strongly has marketing influenced the way you think about your own healthcare? Incredibly strong. Something I've noticed over the past 2 decades is how everyone is compliant with any pharmaceutical recommendation, and the majority of patients will tell you they're on medications that they haven't researched or looked into the side effects, that they have no idea what it is actually doing, the mechanism that it's working in their body, but their doctor gave it to them and they're taking it. And I'm going to get back into that in a second, but comparing that to when you make natural product recommendations to people, how they immediately become research scientists and they want you to cite studies and cite double-blind placebo trials and random controlled clinical trials. And those are all wonderful things, and the research method is phenomenal. I love it. But you've been duped and you're programmed and you don't know it. You're asking questions of things that are benign in nature, like natural, organic, grown products and herbs that have worked for thousands of years. And you're blindly trusting an industry that has been convicted of felonious charges repeatedly. Just to give an example, a simple Google search will tell you that pharmaceutical companies have paid over $62.3 billion in federal and state penalties, including criminal fines and civil settlements for illegal activities between 1991 and 2021. These penalties, often stemming from fraudulent marketing and safety violations, totaled over $91 billion since 2010. Major settlements include $3 billion from GSK and $2.3 billion from the other company with a PF. That's the facts. So I hope you become a research scientist when your primary care doctor prescribes that statin, or when he prescribes that pain pill or that anti-inflammatory or that muscle relaxer. And maybe you can also research why vegetables might be so harmful to you, since that seems to be a very big cite your source movement in the internet community, at least from what I've seen. It's real sad that we've been conditioned to blindly take pharmaceutical poison like it's good for us, finish it without question. But when someone says, hey, here's some organic whole food that's been grown on a farm that's been organic for 100 years, and it's going to replace the nutrients you can't eat on a daily basis, that now this isn't most people, but it's a lot of people, all of a sudden will show me the research and I need to see the safety studies. And do you really? Because you have zero standards when it comes to what you're about to ingest into your body from the guy in the white coat. And the guy in the white coat, there's a lot of guys in white coats that tell people to do stuff they blindly do, but that society is a problem. But we'll talk about the one with the stethoscope and the white coat with the MD next to his name. Doesn't tell you what that drug is about to do, doesn't tell you how it's going to address your condition, doesn't tell you what the side effects are most of the time. Some good doctors do, and some doctors will combat that. Like, if I'll go back to statins for an example, basically destroying your ability to produce coenzyme Q10 with bicanone. So basically shutting down your Krebs cycle, taking away your body's ability to make ATP. So you're creating a mitochondria disease basically in your body, shrinking your brain. There's just a massive amount of side effects just when you pick a statin. So is it worth it? Do the research, do your studies. Remember, those studies are funded by the companies that made the drug, and they've been caught numerous times lying about the effectiveness of their drug, and they've paid billions in fines. But to them, that's the cost of business. To you, it's your health and it's your life. And you should raise your standard, and you should suspect the people making the most amount of money, controlling the system, dictating how you're actually going to get treatment, maybe is having a more nefarious or less trustworthy agenda than, the farmer growing some vegetables that you want all the studies on. That's my bone with that issue to pick, and, smarten up. Take care.